Hello, everyone. Uh, Book cover here again. Oh, you probably know that by the fact that you clicked on this video. You probably know my name and what I'm reviewing. But I'll tell you anyways. I'm reviewing on Flutter, which is the most recent episode of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Well, before I do that, I've only uploaded 2 videos, and everybody's already told me, take off the mask, take off the mask. I think they're right. I think they're right. I should take off the mask. So, since this is the 3rd video, and I don't have a lot of subscribers, I'm gonna take off my mask. Now, don't say I didn't warn you. I don't think I look very good. Honestly, I don't like the way I look. But, here we go. Snazzy up a little bit. And this is me. You can actually probably hear me a lot better too. No, I wasn't doing any voice audio changey stuff. No, it just sounds weird through the mask. Anyways, on to the episode. All right. Well, I have a. Oh, you can't really see it. That's actually my penmanship, by the way. Anyways, I have a list of stuff that I wanted to talk about. I jotted down while I was watching the episode. There's a lot, actually. And then there was something that came up that seemed fairly interesting to me. Fluttershy's name. It was interesting, actually. It was very interesting. Fluttershy's name is Flutter and then Shy. It's not one word. It's 2 words, apparently, according to this episode, due to the fact that Dash had called Fluttershy's parents Mr. and Mrs. Shy. Which brings up my first thing. Her brother's name is Zephyr Breeze. Is it Zephyr Breeze Shy? Is that it? That's an interesting thing. And then that also brings up another question. What's the Apple family's last name? It's a very interesting question this thing brings up. Because we got Applejack, we got Big Mac, we got Granny Smith, and Apple Bloom. It's very interesting to think about, actually. It's very interesting. Anyways, back to the episode at hand, which is why I have the list so I can focus myself back onto something. Actually, I really love this episode. It was really good. It was well written. It was just really good episode in general. Some points I wanted to touch on were the fact that there was great development for Fluttershy and a drawback to what she learned with the breezies and putting her hoof down and stuff like that. And it shows that she's actually she's been more out than most of her family. Just saying something since it's Fluttershy. That is definitely saying something because it's Fluttershy. Because her entire family is shy, except for, of course, Zephyr Breeze. But her entire family is meek. Which would explain why Fluttershy is the way she is. If it's a family thing, then that would explain a lot. I actually thought it was funny. A little bit of a cringe humor, but I thought it was funny that... Sorry about that. That Zephyr Breeze kept making Rainbow Dash so uncomfortable And that little line at the end, that was funny. I'm sorry, it was just funny. It was too funny. Can't help it. It was too funny. Oh, God. Interesting plotline, though. With him then moving into Fluttershy, and then, again, going back to the Breezies, showing that Fluttershy's learned to put her hoof down because she told him he needed to get a job. He's very Tom Sawyerish. He really is. He's very Tom Sawyerish. The way he acts, it's very much like Tom Sawyer. I mean, very much like Tom Sawyer. It was weird. Especially what he did with Spike. Now that was Tom Sawyer. Oh, God. I thought it was funny how he made Rarity angry by trying to get the animals to do what he wanted them to do and everything like that. That was funny. That made me laugh so hard. Oh, God. Part that I didn't like, though. Part I didn't like. He tried to guilt trip Fluttershy. Yes, I'm looking at my notes quite often while doing this episode because I'm trying to stay on track. I gotta remind myself, stay on track. But he tried to guilt trip Fluttershy. I'm sitting back like, really? You're trying to guilt trip Fluttershy? Ugh, great. She's gonna fall into the same trope as always, where she's all, okay, fine. Because we saw what happened with her parents. But she impressed me. She didn't fall for it. She didn't fall for it. That was actually very good. That was very well written, actually. Where she did not fall for the guilt trip that her brother was trying to give her. Very interesting. I liked it. I really liked it. Oh, God, that was a great episode right there. It's a great episode. Then there was a part where he was in the woods and couldn't fend for himself. And then he was acting like a spoiled, rotten brat. Which, yeah, I kind of figured was going to happen. I knew eventually it was going to show up that he was spoiled. That's better. I knew it was going to show up eventually that he was a spoiled person and everything. So, yeah, there was that. He was spoiled. We all know people that are spoiled. This person, that kid, the kid in the freaking bowl that keeps yelling at his parents, making you want to strangle him. Because you remember that when you were a kid, your parents would have whooped you if you ever tried that. My parents actually hit me upside the back of the head anytime any other kid was doing it. Hey, parenting everywhere is different, I guess. God. Anyways, back on subject. I like the song towards the end where they were trying to get Zephyr? Yeah, Zephyr Breeze. God, this guy's name, I can't remember it. When they tried to get Zephyr Breeze to do what his cutie mark was telling him to do, I actually thought this was going to turn into a CMC episode because of how it was working and everything. I figured it was going to turn into a CNC episode because trying to help the guy with his cutie mark and blah, 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 blah. I'm actually kind of happy that it wasn't. Now, okay. I do have a question. Actually, I have a few questions. I have a couple questions for you, and I hope you can respond and answer to me on this. I will read all comments that are posted on my videos. Yes, this is longer than my other two, because I got a lot to talk about this episode. Actually, those are more condensed versions of what goes on my mind. This is more everything. Anyways, two questions. How do scissors work with hooves? Seriously, how? They can't go like that. Hooves are there's hooves. I know a lot of people have stopped. I've stopped questioning how they can grab things. How can they get scissors to work? I mean, I guess he could have been using his wings or something, but that's a lot of talent to use for the wings. Of course, if it's a special talent, that'd make a lot of sense. That does make a lot of sense, actually. But, anyways, and my second question. Zebra Breeze is Fluttershy's younger brother, right? If you watch the episode, Fluttershy refers to him as little brother, little brother, little brother. Yeah. Are stallions always taller than mares? And then comes into question, who's older, Applejack or Big Mac? I know, we already know that. Big Mac's older. Yeah. Anyways, but seriously, are stallions always going to be taller than mares? That's my question right there. Because Fluttershy is older than Pinky. And Fluttershy is older than her brother. Her brother is taller than Pinky and Fluttershy, though he is younger. I don't understand that. Makes no sense to me. Please, if you have any ideas on this, comments below, all that jazz. And if you like my videos, like, comment, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. You know, typical YouTuber. That was weird. Anyways, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. Sorry. Anyways, this is me signing off, and don't forget to smile.